Big Boy's Neighborhood. Alrighty now, Neighborhood Uncut. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Where do we start at? Do we start with who we thought Bieber was and how upset certain people were in the neighborhood?
So hard.
Yeah,
I was so
man.
mad about this. So last week, I remember we were in the neighborhood and I was like, hey, did you guys see that photo of Justin Bieber eating the burrito all funky?
Doing your job.
He was eating a burrito. He was holding it this way, like if this was the burrito, and he was
Long way?
Yeah, like going in the center.
in the center,
does
like
that?
Yeah, man. I guess we thought it was Justin Bieber that
we
does
did.
it.
We're like, that's so weird and everything. Turns out,
Hey, man,
one,
hold on, man. Can you go get Justin Turner and bring his ass in the neighborhood, man?
Go get him.
He just walked into the studio, man.
Want me to go get him?
Yeah,
go get
go
Justin.
go get him,
Go
man.
get Turner.
I
We gotta
just-
console him and
Just tell him. Don't even tell him why. Just say, hey,
Yeah.
Big wants you.
yeah.
After the loss, you're gonna bring him?
Yeah, man. We
World
got
Series?
to, man.
Yeah.
But go ahead. man.
Turns out, one, not even Justin Bieber, and two, it was a complete prank to try to fake fool the internet.
They got it,
basically.
man.
Oh, they got
Yeah.
it so bad because it went everywhere. People were talking
Everywhere,
about it.
dog.
They were saying, "Oh, look at Justin." Well, and
Damn.
again, they went full out. Like this dude does look like Justin.
Yeah.
I saw a photo with him without the wig, but the hair under the beanie was a wig. They went and got it specially cut.
They did the
everything.
right angle and everything, man.
They even had him go into the Chipotle, buy the burrito, and then come out so that if, I guess it had gone around, other people would be like, well, no, Justin was in. I saw Justin buy the burrito.
That's
All of it was
crazy.
fake. Fake.
It just proved how
Yeah.
society works and
Yeah,
how
for
we've
real.
fallen.
Yeah,
we
man.
believe everything.
And TMZ
dog.
fell for it too, huh?
Yes.
And then they had to go and break their own story.
Yeah.
Like,
wrong,
it
so
wasn't
wrong.
him. Got us.
Don't
got
believe
us.
it.
And that's what happened when you see things on TMZ. You start to think, oh, well,
It's
TMZ,
legit.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, for
that's
sure.
him. When I saw it, it wasn't a crazy. Like I did think, like, damn, that's crazy that you eat your burrito like that. But I didn't think. It wasn't him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I didn't study the picture long enough or start looking like, oh, that's not Justin.
Yeah.
Like, I had never heard that it wasn't Justin Bieber until I saw that they
Yeah.
printed that it was not Justin Bieber.
And even when it said fake at first, I was like, oh, he was in on the prank.
yeah,
And
he
then I
was
like,
eating it the
oh,
right
wait.
way. I was like, oh, okay, well, we got to twist it all the way around,
All
man.
the way around.
All
So
right,
don't fall for it.
The AO, he knew what was going down?
No, he's busy. He can't come in here for like another 10 minutes.
Gotcha.
Going on air.
Yeah, it wasn't Justin Turner. It was our guy, AO.
was
He
him. That looked
looks
like
like
him?
Justin Turner.
Cardi B called
Very
him out on
similar.
it.
Yeah, man. I know she did,
That
huh?
was so funny.
Yeah, and speaking of Cardi B, man. Oh, boy.
Man, so Hennessy Carolina, first, like, I follow her on her Instagram, and I saw her going back and forth with Raw Ali. And then out of nowhere, she skipped to that. She started like posting like screenshots, like live screenshots, you know, when you can record on your phone. And she was going through like just messages, scrolling through messages of threats and just all these horrible things that I guess were being sent to Cardi B about culture, about baby culture. So then Hennessy was pretty much hinting out that somebody, I won't say somebody, that Nicki gave out her number and people are sending these death threats and all these horrible things about baby culture. She said, y'all asking why I'm beefing with the fan base, but y'all not asking why someone with so much influence would use their influence to manipulate their fans to spread so much negativity and hate. And I'm with her on that. You know, like I feel like a lot of people have been like acting like Nicki isn't doing anything wrong. It's her Barbz or whatever. But I feel as that Nicki Minaj early on, like even back when like Cardi was still pregnant, should have came out and said like, y'all need to stop.
Yeah.
Don't do this to her. Like,
Even
don't
if
do
it's
this to the
not
baby.
you doing or saying something, and you could always say, I can't control what people are going to do.
Right.
But I would be on record telling my listeners, like, hey, man, like we've had people that wanted to ride on the station,
Right.
and all that, man, and like, and real people and people that just walk up, even we get phone calls where people want to ride on, the morning shows over, across the street. And I'm like, man, I don't even have that energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would rather my people not do that. My thing is, if I have a problem with somebody, I'll handle it with them when I see them. I'm not going to be all in social media
Right.
and, doing radio pranks and all that kind of shit. I'm just going to go to the person. You know what I'm saying? The same way, I'm not going to send my people to just go do and say, and if anything is done with the neighborhood name or whoever's name on it, then I think as a person, you stand up and you say, hey, you know what? That's not what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. I feel you, but don't do that for me.
Man.
I don't need you to do that. And that's the one thing, if we're talking about Nicki Minaj, that she didn't do.
Yeah, and I don't think that she's gonna do like even when she was trying
That
to
shit
come back.
sell.
when she came back trying to say like I would never talk about nobody's baby, da da da. But it's like Cardi said, you were liking comments about her parenting skills. So like I don't know, and just because she hasn't, people are saying like, oh, she doesn't need to. I'm like, no, she should actually.
Right.
She should as a woman, and just to show like, look, leave the baby out of it. Like this ain't got nothing to do with an innocent child. Like don't do
and
this.
then if you do the whole I didn't say it, like I would still go on record and say, hey, to whoever, my neighbors, that's not what we about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I do have a call to action, I'll let you know.
Right.
But don't take it on for
do it on
yourself.
my
You know what
behalf.
I'm saying? World Series is over,
It's
man.
over, man.
Yeah, man.
Yo, I just saw a video of one of the guys, the MVP, Steve Pierce, who went out in L.A. to party afterwards to celebrate, right? And then this idiot man who confronts him and tells him F the Red Sox, fuck the Red
Good.
Sox, takes off his shirt and
that
is just
sucks.
being a poor sport dog. And why do you do that, man,
Yeah,
in
see.
L.A.? And we know you're a Dodgers fan now because
it just
you're
make us
saying
look
all
bad.
that. Yeah, it looks so stupid.
You know what though? The same thing would
Like-
happen in
And
Boston
see the-
though. If any
Yeah,
Dodger
definitely.
player, if they won in Boston and they tried to go out and party in Boston, they would have definitely someone would have
But
said
it's-
something.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. But this is all in video and
I
it's on
say ju-
TMZ, and now it's like, come on.
I think you
man.
should have just held it in when you get to Boston, then party. Like, just go back to your
Yeah.
hotel.
Nah, not
Dang,
at all.
Natalia. I don't.
okay.
Yeah, I don't
Not
feel
at
the
all.
way.
Series.
I don't care.
Like they
I could
just
see
won.
something like that. But if they weren't headed back right away, nah.
It's
I
not
think
like
they're
the
gonna go out
Super.
and-
It's not like the Super Bowl though, where the Super Bowl is held in a random city and it's not your city. Like you just won in a city that loves Dodger baseball, and it's like they're ride or die for it. Well, most of them are, but like. You have to know that that's going to happen if you're going out in LA. Like
There
you
it
can't
is.
be naive to it.
Justifying an idiot.
I mean, I could
he's
I
an
could see
idiot.
if like
Can't
they
go
were
out
like.
and just have a good time. You
Right?
know what I'm saying? You should have expected this. Oh my god!
I could see if he was
That's
like,
what you
haha,
signed up
we
for.
won, you lost, so you guys suck. Like,
He's wearing.
Yeah.
He's with people
He
wearing
just-
a Red Sox jersey.
but they
He
just
played
won.
for the Red Sox.
They're allowed to
Well, he's putting
win.
it out there too.
That's
But what are you
What do
talking
you
about? They
mean?
won.
They won. They're
But I'm
allowed
saying
to
you
live.
should. Yeah, but just know
Yeah, I mean,
someone's
it
gonna
comes with
say
it.
something. It comes with it. Someone's gonna say something.
He's signing autographs,
I
taking
don't agree with
pictures,
that.
doing all that.
Yeah,
stuff. He was
you know what
really
I'm saying?
nice guy, so-
Everybody love him. Hey
Yeah,
man, I'm gonna
it's
tell you,
messed up.
it sound like a lot of like Red Sox fans
Yeah.
Why?
at Dodger
right?
Stadium,
So
man.
many.
I saw a lot of red out there. I was like,
And you know,
wait,
it's a
what?
trip. I didn't even see that much. I mean, it was a lot.
Yeah.
But to justify the way it sounded, oh man, it sound crazy.
was.
I saw something that said, man, tickets were as low as like $50 for the last game.
Probably.
No.
Yeah, man. I saw.
See,
a
I thought
post,
when
like,
we got one, I thought they jumped back up just a little bit.
just a little bit, but man,
The tickets were so
Yeah.
cheap this year for this World Series compared to last World Series because I spent a lot of money, and the whole time when I saw the games here, I was like, they're
Yeah,
that
dude,
low.
she was pissed when she
I
found out how much
was.
the tickets
Hell
were this
yeah,
year.
I
But you have to
was.
consider the fact that last year, because the World Series games 1 and 2 were at Dodger Stadium,
Yeah.
it was like full on hope. It's game 1. We haven't
Oh,
put
yeah.
down, we're not down
Yeah.
anything yet. But when we came into game 3 at Dodger Stadium, we were already down 2-0.
Yeah,
And
that's
then-
when it tanked, though.
Yeah, Saturday was dope. Saturday the energy was unreal. It was, and then all of a sudden after after we lost the lead, then it completely the energy went out. And then Sunday it was like the most
Yeah.
Red Sox fans I had seen at
Yeah,
the
'cause they
stadium
went and bought them
from
tickets.
Friday or
Hell
Saturday.
yeah.
And that's what I was
They're
telling
like, we're
Vero.
gonna close out.
Yep.
Yeah, I was telling my wife, I was like, man, she was like, listen to how loud it is.
It
I was
was
like, dude,
loud.
I said when the tickets went down, so on and so forth, people stop paying top dollar. I said they must have bought those tickets up.
yeah, it was a cheap ticket for them.
And
It would've been more
that was
expensive
LA
in
Red
Boston.
Sox too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that wasn't
You're
nobody
right.
jumping on the plane coming out.
There was
No,
some,
I'm talking about there were
but-
people there.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
But from
Yeah.
one game to the next, that was people that
Yeah,
That's
you're
what's,
right.
here.
I
That's
agree.
what sucks about living in LA too, is that there are so many people that move here from other places that we do
what
have
sucks.
big fan
Damn,
bases.
she got a problem with that too.
I know, but we have fan bases from
what sucks.
everywhere.
You're not upset that I have the right to vote, do you?
No, not
Okay, all right.
But like you've got a
I
big
didn't know.
Red
Dang, I
Sox.
didn't know, man. I didn't know where this starts and stops.
I just meant like
shit.
a lot of people move to LA from other places and they bring
Like
their teams
Africa?
with them. No, like from
okay.
Boston
Like
or from
Mexico?
Texas
Yeah.
or from like Seattle, like just even here in the
Guatemala?
building. No, from the
Okay.
America.
From America.
From other states.
Like
That's what I
Honduras in the
mean.
caravan?
Yeah.
No, shut up. I mean from other states. I mean, like just alone on this floor, other people that work at other stations, they're originally from Boston, but they moved to
Let's go
LA.
with the Ed.
Val?
Beata is,
Hey,
is
man.
Beata from Boston? Because I saw her rocking a
yeah,
Boston
what the hell is that?
jersey,
She
and I
is-
just didn't have the-
Valentine is from Boston.
Valentine's.
Hasn't he did his radio?
No,
Valentine
he
been out here
did
for
Boston
years?
radio for a few years too.
Oh, okay. But
I think-
Valentine been here for a minute though,
Yeah,
right?
and I think Beata she might be because she's also a Patriots fan as well. So I can
Okay.
imagine that maybe
there's
she's
some type of alliance. there, obviously.
something from Massachusetts probably.
Somebody held the door for me with the Boston jersey, and I had to say thank you, and I felt bad. I was like,
Really though?
yeah,
I
I
was
was just like,
I was standing next
I
to
was
someone
like, why
waiting
did I say that?
for this elevator that wasn't coming, and we had to leave. And he was like, "Oh well, hopefully you make it down to the field in time." And I almost said, "Good luck," like good luck to getting the elevator in time. And then I saw he had Boston, and I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, like,
And I just walked.
you know, I'm a
away.
hater. You know what I'm saying?
Why'd you come here?
Not gonna touch
I
you.
held everything back too when I saw Matt Damon. I was like, I really like your
yeah, Matt
movies,
did
but
it,
I'm
huh?
not gonna say anything.
You had a great picture with Kobe too.
I did.
I don't know how
Yes.
much you want to talk about that, but
Yeah.
that's
Oh
dope.
no, yeah. I was waiting to post it, but
Yeah.
yeah, I got a selfie with Kobe.
That was a selfie?
It was a
That
selfie.
looks
So
good, man.
awesome.
You got a
It's
long ass
such a good
arm.
picture.
Hell yeah, you do.
I
Yeah.
have a friend that has one arm longer than the other, so whenever we go out and we want to take selfies, we hand it to her. 'Cause she-
Well, are we all supposed to have one?
Yeah, all
No,
right.
But
it's
is it
like,
like
it's
really like
significant.
Nah.
She got a
like
fucking
this?
selfie. Yeah.
Yeah, hell
selfie
yeah.
stick hands?
Hell yeah, like, ma'am, you can't bring that into the car. Oh, that's your hand. Oh, okay, that's your arm.
I swear, it's like this.
Oh my gosh.
Hell yeah.
She could get hired for like the drive-through.
They are like, hand the camera to long arm Linda. You know what I'm saying? Fucking
Oh my god, think
Stretch
about
Armstrong
all the-
sister and
all the
shit.
advantages she got.
Hell yeah. But they say everybody can kind of do that too. You sure she hasn't been faking you guys since she was like
it's
in
for real. Like,
elementary?
we show it off all the time too. Like we'll
And
go
the
out.
illusion. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, look at that. Oh. You gotta love her, man. Yeah, she probably thinking like, damn, I made it to the show.
Yeah.
Now I'm
For my
all
long
uncut and they fucking me up over there. Like,
Oh, T, I love you.
like, no, baby, no, your left hand. Ooh, there you go. I love it. You know what I'm saying? From over there.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We're in the car. Well, you should
Yeah, hell yeah. She's like, oh, I'm itching. Oh, here it is. Fucking long arm Linda. Alrighty.
Oh.
Yeah, well, you said it. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and get out,
Yeah,
man.
Natalia's really mad today, so we gotta go.
Yeah,
Just to beat up Red
she's
Sox
quite
fans and
angry.
players.
Yeah. I mean, blaming the
Damn.
victim. Like, he should have stayed in this hotel.
Never seen her be
Why
this
did he
mean.
come out?
I've never seen
You know
her
how
be
these
this
fucking LA streets
mean.
are.
They're asking for it. They signed up for it.
This is all
Wearing
scandalous.
Boston shirts
Yeah.
and all.
Yeah, you got
Go back
out
to
here,
Boston.
out here
That's right.
celebrating. She was probably all pissed on the field when they
I can
won.
only imagine.
know them jerks who move out here
She's
to
so
LA.
mad.
Yeah, she all mad. I didn't even know Valentine was from fucking Boston till she brought that up.
Yeah.
She hating
I'm gonna
everything
go-
Red
I'm
Sox
gonna
now.
go beat him up right
love
now.
it.
Yeah, man.
Like, we the Crips.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Get out of
saying?
here.
Fuck them. I'm like, man.
Blue socks.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
God.
Like, yeah, which one is better, crip walking or skipping? You know, we gonna go ahead and get on out of
Let's
here,
go.
man. Thank you guys
Brush
for
your
hanging
pizzas
out
up.
with us, Uncut Wise,
Uncut.
man. Big Boy's Neighborhood
Big Boy.
Uncut. You can always find us right there at RadioBigBoy.com. Log on, check us out. Big Boy's
Big
Neighborhood.
Boy.
We are gone.